Hey guys, what's up? I am the Stormchild. So after a long time, it's time again for a Nightwish Wednesday. Yeah, because I haven't done them so often in the last month because of the release of Human Nature and the album reviews together with Phil. Maybe you have seen them. If not, you can find them on my channel. They are really entertaining and you need a long time to go through them. But yeah, of course I will talk again about the actual album Human Nature because I haven't seen the lyric videos. That is my reaction here on my channel because of course I know the song already. And the album I have done 2 album reviews, one with Phil and one alone. You also can find them here on my channel because what is better than 1 album review? Of course 2. So yeah, today we do the opening track of Human Nature, which is absolutely interesting. And yeah, but I will talk about the song and what I like and what is special and something after the video. Of course, I have done that already in my album reviews, but in this video I will look more closely into the whole track and everything. And of course wanted to watch the lyric video because it's so awesome that there is for every song an official lyric video. So yeah, super excited. I'm absolutely sure it's going to be great. So yeah, with that said, let's do it. Cheers, guys.
cave there alone and began to hum. Eradicate the torment of a heavy heart, emancipate the deaf, sing the cries for third part. Then orchestrate and never only you to sing, caress it deep, it's always there to unlock the stars, to enter. Music, fanning the flames of the mystery, deepening the listening, losing yourself to the endless symphony of now. You want to dream, want to daily make you scale, wish to leave the hollow to dance with them. Can you hear the brave drum from the most? Follow the beat and leave the noise behind if we be lovers. Before it starts, come join the gathering, and you will leave with the wildflower after days. Become the kind who still arms that God defines. Give me a home inside you until the final thank you. And a good night. Music, fanning the flames of a mystery, deepening the listening, losing yourself to the endless symphony of now. You are singing the tale of another man. Have you ever heard music? It is coming, coming, coming your way the very first of a mystery, deepening the listening, losing yourself to the endless symphony of now. Music, fanning the flames of a mystery, deepening the listening, losing yourself to the endless symphony of now. You are singing the tale of another man. It is coming, coming, coming your way the very first song.
Yeah, what a great track, and also really calm and beautiful lyric video. That is what I love about the lyric videos I've watched so far, because yeah, you just can enjoy the music, yeah, and yeah, are not so have other things going on, because it's just like that and a calm video. I love that. So yeah, to the song, the opening track, one of my big favorites of the new album, Human Nature. In the first listening I wasn't so sure, because it was so different and new and surprising. I talked about that a lot, and yeah, I needed a few runs to really get into it. But when it hits me really hard. I have goosebumps while speaking. Maybe you can see that because it's such a great song. It's absolutely amazing, and it's a good sign when you need a bit more time to get into it, because that means there's so many things going on here that in the first listening it's just overwhelming in some way. But yeah, as I said, one of my big favorites, and I was really surprised when I first listened, when it just started with this intro-like thing. Especially the very first sound you hear is just something so different, and yeah, but you know there's something coming. I don't can explain that, but that is so amazing. Also in the combination when they show the sky with the stars at night, and in combination with the music, and it was just like a bit. I don't have the word for that in English. I'm so sorry. It's a bit like evil, bedrohlich, when you speak German. It's just like, okay, the mood is something big is going on, as the whole universe and everything, and that fits very well in the video. And when the other parts came in with the more traditional instruments, and they showing that also, I think, with the fires are growing in the nature, which for me means that human comes to life to create music. Maybe I'm totally wrong, maybe you can tell me your story about that, but that was the way I saw it. And so that changed also, very cool. And then my favorite part of the whole, I call it intro, is when really this synthesizer sounds kicked in together with the piano. This is one of the big highlights on the whole album, really, because that was the first moment I knew this is different than the last album, which is definitely a good sign, because I'm not the biggest fan of the Endless Form's Most Beautiful album, but it was just like, it felt special, and also with the feeling there is something coming big, and also with the great melody of the choir kicked in. That is so cool and so epic, and so absolutely great intro that was included to the song. I talked about that also with Phil, that it's a bit difficult, but also we don't want to hear this song without the intro, so it fits perfect. And then when it kicks in, it's just like, okay, just a bit of instrumentation and Flo's beautiful voice with a great vocal melody, which is absolutely amazing. And that was why I was so curious the first time, because I knew it's gonna start silent after this big intro. That was no surprise, but it was just like, okay, strange to open an album like that, especially when you're Nightwish and just so an epic metal band, and nearly every song on every album is just like absolutely punch in your face in a good way, because it's just like, okay, and now we start, and now they turn something completely different. It is a bit like, for me, The Poet and the Pendulum, they have also a bit of an intro, but it's just not like that. And then also when the first chorus kicked in, I knew it's coming because I know the song already, but I have had goosebumps already before the intro started, because I just was thinking about the chorus, and that is so curious and so cool that I felt in love once again with Nightwish, because I struggled that a bit in the last years, and that was just so cool. And now it happens again, just talking about the song. This is so amazing. And also when the chorus kicked in, also with the great backing vocals of Marco and Troy through the whole album, this is so amazing and a great decision, and I'm absolutely looking forward to hear and see how that works live, because I think it's going to be amazing. Hopefully they will start the tour or the show with this song, because I think that just creates this great feeling what's coming. I think that would be also a great opener live. I'm not sure they're really gonna make it, but I really hope for it. And with a great backing vocals, it's just like, okay, it also felt fresh and new and something different, and I just love it. I just love it. And also when the second verse kicked in with yeah, the bass drum on this on 2, it's just like and the hi-hat, it's just like, okay, and now we're getting ready. It's just like, it's perfect that the drum kick is on the 2 and not on the 1, because it creates a completely different feeling, and that makes it so special. And also when the second chorus kicked in, just like with a big instrumentation, it's just like, okay, this is epic. This is really epic, and also really catchy, and you can really sing along with it. And I'm absolutely sure also on the concert there will be a big choir of the whole fans and the whole audience who just singing along with this. Amazing. And at this point, when I the first time listened to it, I thought, okay, now the song is going this way, but then it changed a bit, also in the mood, which was also a big surprise, and great songwriting skills, which I fell in love once again, because it's just like, okay, no, there's something different happening, and it gets a bit more heavier and more curious in the tones and notes and everything, but that is such a great feeling. And also the singing voice of Floor Jansen way higher, and I think it's really difficult to sing, so I'm not a vocal coach or even a singer by myself, because my voice is sadly really awful when I'm singing, hopefully not when I'm speaking. So yeah, and it turns really a completely different way than expected. And also Phil told that story on the Human Nature album review at the 6-minute mark. I thought something different in the album review, but I totally agree with him when this was the part that really has some old Nightwish things in it, just from the melody, and he told that were the melodies he fell in love with, and I totally agree. And that was once again one of these great classical Nightwish melodies, whatever that means. I mean, melodies from the first 3 or 4 albums, and that has this feeling. And then it also turns a completely different way in the more creepy part, as I call it, also in the album review. That was the problem, that we talked about 2 different things. That was a bit curious. Maybe you can watch the album review, it's really entertaining. And this creepy part, I call it creepy part because also the notes are way complex and not as the chorus or something, and it's just like, okay, this is so cool. And then it turns completely silent, and they kicked in the last chorus first, just a bit calmer, and then with a massive instrumentation. This is perfect songwriting. Really, that is perfect songwriting. I'm so jealous about that, because it's so cool, and it gets me every time. And also this will work live fantastic. I have no doubt about it. It's just so great. And also when the song is over and you have this little reprise of the piano intro, also Phil talked about that, it's just so beautiful. And then the next song on the album is Noise, then it fits perfect. We also talked about that. So it's just an amazing song with, there's so many things in it. One of the creative monster of Nightwish history all over the album, and Thomas Holopainen created a lot of amazingly creative music and songwriting. For me, not on the last album, that was the problem, but also when you I can hear myself, I can hear in this one song even parts from the earlier albums and from Imaginarum and everything. There's everything in it, and that makes it so special. Also that the song is called Music, because it's all overall also great lyrics. Yeah, I'm in love with this song. You can see it, you can hear it. It's just amazing. I have nothing bad to say about this song. There is no thing I don't like about this song. It's just perfect the way it is, and I think that is it's a 10 out of 10 without a doubt. And one of my favorite Nightwish songs in the earlier history, definitely. But there are so many songs out there, so it's so hard to tell what really are my favorite songs. I think I can tell it in 5 or 6 years, when this just lasts a bit of a time, because that is also a problem when a new album comes out. You're just so into it, and yeah, but it needed time. But I think this album will last a time, and I still see myself listening to the album in 20 years from time to time. And I'm absolutely sure I will get goosebumps again when this song just start from the album, because it will remain perfect. I'm absolutely sure about that. And also the lyric video, there were in the end not so many things were going on with this instrument. I think some kind of a harp or something, maybe one of the first instruments ever created. Maybe that was the message in there. I'm not sure about that, because I have not so many informations about the history of music and instruments. Maybe you can tell me that in the comments if you read something about that or even know it. That would be great, because yeah, that was my first thought. Maybe that was one of the first instruments created by mankind. So yeah, overall a perfect song, a great lyric video. I'm so in love with this one. Tell me your thoughts. Again, maybe you have done that already on my album reviews, but that was more overall the whole album, and now this is specific. Oh, what a difficult word now after work for 8 hours. For this song music. So I'm looking forward to see that live. Hopefully the tour will still happen in the end of November here in my area, because I just found out that Amaranth and Beyond the Black just postponed their double headliner show, which is one day before the Nightwish concert. So hopefully it will happen. If not, I would be very, very sad. Yeah, and if it's not happened, hopefully they just postpone it with the same lineup, because together with Amorphis and Tomio and Capulet, I will be in heaven. So yeah, tell me your thoughts about music. Hopefully you enjoyed it as I did, but honestly I have not so many doubts about that, because I never saw a comment who's telling that music is a bad song. Maybe not the favorite song or something, but there's nothing to say bad about it. So yeah, now I leave you alone. I think I talked, I think I talked a lot. I'm so sorry, but this song just makes me so happy. So yeah, if you like this video, of course, please subscribe my channel. It would be so awesome. Leave a comment, leave a like, would be great. Hopefully we see us the next time. I'm the Stormchild. Bye.